Some serious bad blood in this game, but karma wins in the end. Raptors win 115 to 102 against the Orlando Magic. The Magic without Jonathan Isaac and Michael Carter Williams and Markel Fultz. So they have three guys injured. Raptors still without Norman Powell, and OG Anunoby's injury seems to have taken a setback, and he'll be out for maybe another extra week or two. So we won't see OG Anunoby for a while. And it's a shame because he was playing so well, especially shooting the basketball from three. But Raptors got to make do with what they got. Raptors faced off against an Orlando Magic team that just can't score the basketball, and they've been reeling as of late. So the Raptors have a perfect opportunity to beat a team that's already down on itself. Raptors on a 3-game losing streak themselves. So both teams looking to bounce back and win, but the Raptors got off to a hot start, got off to a 10-3 run. Terrence Davis in the lineup, and the Raptors really did a great job just scoring the basketball and playing defense, forcing the Magic to shoot over contested bodies. And the Raptors did a great job on the boards, especially Baines. 16 rebounds from Baines tonight. Most of those on the defensive glass, but he was active on the offensive glass as well. And he did a great job on Vucevic tonight, who struggled shooting the basketball. And that's their main focal point for their offense. So the Raptors really stifled their main guy. And Fournier, their second guy, didn't have a good game either. So the Raptors did a great job on locking down both of those guys, which led to the blowout today. But you know what? The Magic were hanging around throughout the entire game until the fourth quarter, near the end of the game, when the Raptors finally blew it open. But before that, they're just hanging around, hitting threes, getting those fast break opportunities, grinding. And you know what? They did a good job. They can still play defense, just not as well as they could with all that length that they used to have. But they're still a tough team. They are a playoff team for the past few years, so they're not a team to be taken lightly. But the Raptors did a great job of just, you know what, grinding down the defensive end and forcing those into high percentage shots on the other end. And shout out to Yuta Watanabe and Bembry, who also had 2 good games in a row now. Both guys just playing well. Bembry, I love his IQ. Like, whenever the Raptors try setting a pin down for him and their defender cuts it off, Bembry runs right to the rim, and Kyle Lowry found him on 2 good alley-oops in this game. And that's just IQ, just knowing how to play basketball. If somebody cuts it off, that means something's open. And Bembry did the great thing of just cutting backdoor and heading towards the rim. And Lowry recognizes that and sent 2 great passes to him. And Lowry's passing in this game was special. 16 assists. He found Bembry, Terrence Davis, Siakam on great back cuts, pick and rolls, and just found great opportunities for the guys to get easy baskets. And that's how Lowry used to play last year, when he was just feeding everybody. Serge Ibaka and Marcus Gasol getting great looks. And you know what? The guys are converting shots now. And Bembry, Terrence Davis, guys got to start making some shots and, you know, getting this assist percentage higher. And then Lowry doesn't have to play that many minutes. But a great job there. Now, what I mentioned in the beginning, the bad blood. Last year, in the bubble, Kyle Lowry fouled Aaron Gordon when Aaron Gordon was going up for a dunk. But then Kyle Lowry fouled him right on his arm. And then that led to Aaron Gordon having an awkward landing and injuring his hamstring. Well, Aaron Gordon didn't forget that. And you know what? When Lowry was heading down the court, he gave him like a nice shoulder right to the chest. Blindsided Kyle Lowry and hit him kind of in the face as well. So he hit him right up here. And you know what? Kyle Lowry's not a big guy, and Aaron Gordon's a pretty 6'8", like muscular dude. And you know what? He just flattened Kyle Lowry out, and it was dirty, to say the least. It came out of nowhere, and Kyle Lowry was down for a second, but then he got back up, and he was going to go right at Aaron Gordon, but then the referees saw this ahead of time and prevented Kyle Lowry from getting there. But honestly, I don't know what Aaron Gordon's thinking. That's not a basketball play, and I don't know. It didn't seem like Kyle Lowry did anything dirty when he injured him. But you know what? Everybody has their own reasonings, and you know what? I was surprised he didn't get ejected. He only got a flagrant 1, and he came back in the court. I'm like, what happened? But as you know, karma, he ends up twisting his ankle on his own when he was guarded by Stanley Johnson, and you know what? He's out of the game. He had his ankle swollen, looks like a softball, as Leo Rotten said. And You know what? That's kind of like karma. You try doing something bad, and then this is what happens. But you know what? Aaron Gordon, it's not a good player right now. I don't know what he's trying to do, but forget that. The Raptors got the W today, and that's just thanks to team basketball and Pascal Siakam. Two back-to-back 30-point games for him. Huge in this one, 30 and 10, and 3 steals and a block. He was active. He was attacking, and he was going into the paint, which the Raptors need. The Raptors need paint points, and he was scoring in the paint. He got his spin moves going. He was posting up, and he was getting to the free throw line. He was getting layups. He was doing a great job of just crossing up defenders, even shorter defenders. And you know what? His handle was what was missing in the earlier season, of just his comfort handling the basketball and taking guys off the dribble. In this game, he took guys off the dribble multiple times. Then he got comfortable and started taking the mid-sized guys like James Ennis and Dwayne Bacon off the dribble, and that's when Pascal Siakam has his advantage. He's got the length to quickly finish and get to the rim, and he's got to take advantage of that. So he's got his confidence back, and Pascal Siakam's looking good. Raptors have a rematch with Orlando coming up on Tuesday, so we'll see how that goes. The Raptors' next 9 of the next 10 games are on the road, so the Raptors got a tough stretch going on. And you know what? There's some real winnable games coming up, and the Raptors could really go on a run now. But shout out to Terrence Davis. He didn't do that many mistakes in this game. He does reach in a little bit, but his offensive game is so good. The Raptors really need him on the court because he can shoot the three. He can, take it off the dribble. He's similar to a Norman Powell, and the Raptors really need that scoring punch. But it looks like Nick Nurse has got a little bit of a rotation going. Bembry, Stanley Johnson, Watanabe, and Chris Boucher. Those 4 guys off the bench. And he mixed in a little bit of Watson here, Thomas here and there. But honestly, those 4 guys are consistently going to get minutes. And Stanley Johnson, great defender. Doesn't have the offensive game. Watanabe was great on both ends. Bembry, great on both ends. Boucher, I'm still... You know what? I think he needs to roll towards the rim a little bit more. His 3-point shot's not falling as consistently, but the lane is wide open, and Kyle Lowry and VanVleet can find him on those pocket passes all game long, and he's just gotta use that much more often. Mix it up, and when the 3 ball's not going, just drive hard and attack the rim. And because with his length, he can get to the rim without even dribbling. So I need Boucher to be more offensively aggressive, attacking the rim, and then he'll be much better. But he's got to rebound better. And the Raptors did a great job of rebounding tonight. Siakam and Baines especially. Both guys stuck on the glass. And as I said in the previous game, they got to wait till 5 guys get on the boards and get that ball out. Because don't worry about the fast break. Just get the rebound. That's the most important thing. And the Raptors did a great job of doing that. And it showed as the Raptors were in control most of this game. Raptors end that slide and get back to their winning ways. Guys, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Let me know what you guys think of tonight's game. Until next time. Peace.